Well, hello everyone, welcome back to my lab. Today I'm going to talk to you about the new Arrma Limitless version 2. Well, before we get too much further, and as always, I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you very much for stopping in and taking a look at another one of my videos. And if this does benefit you in any way, do please consider giving me a thumbs up and a subscription. That would really help me out. Well, with all that out of the way, I'm very excited to show you the new Arrma Limitless version 2. Now, the new Limitless version 2 is very much the same model as the previous one, with some minor changes. Now, the same features that you're used to seeing will be the easily accessible differentials, as well as the easy accessible electronics, and the traditional Hoons tires. Now, some of the major changes that are coming in this model are a clear body, so you'll need to paint this yourself or have someone else paint it for you. Now, another major change in this model is, of course, the metal motor mount. Now, this is an all-metal mount, including the bridge across the top, as well as the front bulkhead of the mount. The new motor mount will also feature an increased adjustment point, so you can put these larger pinion gears in it. You can see the comparison here. The photo on the left is the version 2, the photo on the right is the version 1. And if you look on either side of those screw heads, you can see there's more gap between the screws so that you see the increased adjustment. As well as the comparison there, you see that the front part of the motor mount on the version 1 is a plastic, where the front part is a metal in the version 2. Another change in the motor mount is changing the motor's mounting position. You can see in the two comparison photos here, the version 2 mounts the motor more toward the rear. Now, this will allow for some longer motors. Now, in comparing the two vehicles again, you see the version 2 on the left and the version 1 on the right. You can see that difference in the motor mounting position. Now, to achieve this, it looks like they have changed the battery tray length in this model, which I don't think is a big deal, as the battery trays were typically too long in the version 1 anyway. Now, other changes that they have made are changes that are aimed toward the handling at high speeds. So they have increased the rear track width. This, I assume, will come with some wider A-arms. They've also increased the stiffness of the front springs and the front sway bars. Now, depending on your point of view, this could either be a positive or a negative. This model does come only as a roller, so the other equipment that you'll need to purchase will be the motor and speed controller, the transmitter and receiver, batteries and charger, as well as a servo. Now, the speed of this model will widely vary depending on the electronics that you choose, and of course what kind of budget you have. Personally, I would have loved to have seen this as an RTR model, but I'll keep my fingers crossed that they'll do that as a future release. Well, we'll put a wrap on the video here. Tell me down in the comments what you think of this model. Do you think this is something you'd be interested in purchasing, and what kind of electronics would you put in it? Well, if you benefited from this video in any way, do please consider giving me a thumbs up and a subscription, as well as don't forget to hit that bell if you want to see the future content. Well, that'll wrap it up for this one, and I hope to see you in the next one.